Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Nibiru channel. It is December 15th, 2016. And we got some incredible video footage yesterday by a gentleman in Minnesota. And again, he took some fantastic video footage of this blue planet. We've named it the Blue Kachina because it is very possible that this is the Blue Kachina. And there is absolutely no doubt that is a planetary object in the sky. We have been seeing this object since October. Just over the past 10 hours, we have received hundreds and hundreds of photographs from all over the world pertaining to this subject matter. Now, I really hate talking about YouTube trolls because I really can't stand giving them any type of airtime on my channel. But unfortunately, these pathetic pieces of scum sit there on YouTube channels trying to debunk photographs and videos of Planet X or Nibiru or Nemesis. And really, folks, these people are nothing more than grown adults sitting in a little apartment with a pile of garbage, maybe a cell phone, maybe a cheap computer, and some of them are even paid by the government. Now, earlier this summer, I uncovered all of this with Chris Potter. We actually found the government troll guidebook, the handbook for the common YouTube troll. Now, apparently, these YouTube trolls might have gotten to the gentleman who produced this video footage from Minnesota. They will come at you with everything they have, and they will actually create a doubt in your mind. That is what they are paid to do. I deal with it on a minute-by-minute basis with these pieces of trash. And that is exactly what they are. They literally have a handbook, and they read through it. They have guidelines on what they are supposed to do, and these YouTube trolls are literally assigned to a specific YouTube channel. I have the same scumbags on my YouTube channel since July of this year. I know them all by name. And again, I'm not going to sit here and give them any airtime by utilizing their names. But they are all 110% scumbags. I mean, literally, the dog crap on the bottom of your shoe. That is exactly what they are. Now, the photographs that we had come in, so far, I have only been able to get through about 50 of these emails because, yes, I am busy. I put out a 15-hour day. So if any of you want to sit back and you want to believe the trolls in the comment sections of any YouTube video, then you go right ahead. But the evidence is very clear. I'm going to go over some of it with you right now. Now, I have a subscriber who has a high-power telescope. She is a professional photographer, and she's been viewing the stars and the planets for 20 years. She sent in some photographs early this morning. She even took photographs through the telescope of the moon and the blue planet. What you're looking at right now is one of her photographs. Do you see the moon? I don't. Let's take a look at what the moon would look like. There is another one of her photographs with the moon right below it. You can clearly see in this photograph that the sun illuminating the moon and the moon is illuminating this planet. You can clearly see on the top part of this photograph is darker than the bottom half of this photograph. Why would that be? That's not a projection. That's not a lens flare. That's all that these YouTube scum trolls have to say. Oh, it's a photographic anomaly. It's a lens flare. Scott's in this for the money. Listen, Scott doesn't need the money. I spent 25 years in industry. I'm completely retired. I'm well off. I don't need the YouTube money. I've said this before. But you place ads on your videos because of the algorithm that YouTube has. It will put your videos in the forefront, not the dungeon. So don't fall for the YouTube troll crap. Let's move on. Once again, a beautiful photograph taken telescopically. And what are you going to say? Oh, look at those dark spots on the bottom, Scott. They match the moon. Well, you know what? They do not match the moon. In this photograph, the moon was up at the 2 o'clock position, and if any of the YouTube trolls don't know where the 2 o'clock position, that would be up here where my cursor is. Remember, folks, these trolls are paid to create doubt in your mind. Don't let them do that. Here's the moon, folks. Our subscriber took this beautiful, beautiful telescopic photograph of the moon. Doesn't it look just beautiful? Let's move on. There's another shot that she took of the moon. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. Keep that in your mind. Here is a comparison that I did myself. Do any of those spots in this photograph look like they are a projection of the moon? No, I'm sorry, they don't. Now, you may notice a small dark spot here and this dark spot here, but when superimposed over each other, they don't even come close to matching. YouTube trolls are criminals, they are scumbags, and they will do anything and everything to change your mind. Now, here's another photograph that came in from a subscriber. Does that look like a damn lens flare to you? That looks like a complete spherical object in the sky, not a lens flare, not a projection. Sorry if I'm raising my voice, but the YouTube trolls are absolutely ridiculous. Once again, another beautiful photograph coming in from a subscriber with a telescope. A telescope, and they knew what they were doing. Over to the right, you see the projection of the sun, or excuse me, the moon. You can clearly see that is an object. Do I have to zoom it in for you? There is clearly a large indentation in this planet. We have seen this planet before, people. It's been photographed clearly since October. Every full moon, we've seen this planet. Don't let them fake you out. Now, this photograph came in very early this morning. To be precise, 5:14 a.m. We edited this photograph because we felt that there was some type of damage to the side of this planet. We're trying to match it up with the other photographs from October and November. Do you see this? Does that look like the moon? Wipe off your glasses, clear your eyes, take a look. It's not the moon, folks. It's not a projection, okay? Once again, this planet is rotating very rapidly. Does that look like the moon? It doesn't even match up with any view of the moon that we have from Earth. Let's be real, folks. These trolls are trying to do their job because they have a handler that they have to report back to. This photograph came in the middle of the night. The guy stated that his girlfriend was coming out of work, happened to see this in the sky, took the photograph, and wow, the moon right here, low on the horizon, projected this blue planet all the way up to about the 11 o'clock position in the. So we go through these photographs like we do every single day, and we take very close looks at these photographs. Let's just take a look at the other photograph that this gentleman sent in. So you're going to tell me that this guy's camera or cell phone and the moon projected this planet all the way up into the sky. It projected what? A big blue dot in the sky? Oh, come on, people. There are literally thousands and thousands of people seeing this in the skies all over the world. And it's a shame that I have to waste my time on freaking YouTube trolls who actually have a YouTube channel called Troll. And they harass people. They're scum. They're dog crap. They're garbage. That is exactly what they are. And if you go ahead and click on their name in the comment section, which actually I had to disable temporarily because they were getting out of hand because the evidence is so clear. And their government handlers Tell them, you need to get on that guy. Debunk that. Get on him. These scumbags are all assigned to me, just like they're assigned to Steve Olson. They were assigned to Chris Potter. Why do you think we have to disable these comments sometimes? Because they harass subscribers, because they're criminals. Pure and simple. Now, I put this together a little while ago. Let's take a look at 6 photographs, one of them being the moon, and that photograph was taken by one of our subscribers last night with a very good telescope and the knowledge of photography. This photograph here does not match the moon. This photograph here does not match the moon. This photograph here does not match the moon, nor does this photograph or this photograph. Ladies and gentlemen, listen, you be the judge. You know, I mean, I can bring you the information and you can figure out what's real and what is not. The photographs are so clear this time around because back in October and November, this blue planet wasn't that close. It has gotten closer. Now, what you're looking at is not the planet right on top of the moon. It is far off in the distance, but it is a large planet that is very close. Do you people understand and realize how, excuse me, how many earthquakes that we are going through right now? The state of California has multiple earthquakes erupting all over the state. The Ring of Fire in the South Pacific. Earthquakes over magnitude 5 everywhere. The west coast of South America. People, look up the information. I bring it to you. This is happening now. These planets are putting stress on the Earth. The Earth's internal core is heating up. It's expanding. It's putting pressure on the tectonic plates that form the crust of the Earth. If you don't believe me, do your own research. I just got a photograph in a little bit ago from a gentleman, a very nice gentleman in Israel. And I've been keeping in touch with him, and I have to find the photograph and show it to you because it just came in. But something else I want to show you. The individual who took the photograph of the moon and sent us her own telescopic photographs that you just viewed, took pictures of the moon shifting. We only see one side of the moon. Look at this, people. Look. You see this little marker right there? That was a very large impact on the moon. Okay? Look at this. Look at this photograph. Do I have to zoom it in for you? Look at it. The moon has already shifted. There is something putting internal pressure on the Earth, and it is also messing around with the moon. If you can't see this with your own eyes, I don't know what else to tell you other than start doing your own investigations, gather your own information. You'll come to a conclusion. I mean, you can clearly see on my screen, I mean, this is just a small part of photographs that come in to my channel every single minute of the day. This photograph was captured, I think, last week. I mean, just look at, does that look like the moon? It's not Neptune. I saw a comment that said, oh, that's Neptune. It's not Neptune. For God's sakes. We have a rogue planet, multiple planets, I believe, in our solar system. There's absolutely no doubt. That is not a projection of the moon. You know, and I feel very bad for the gentleman that took the original footage, and I have more video footage, and there are hundreds and hundreds of more photographs that I haven't gotten to yet. But if you want to sit there and you want to believe YouTube trolls while they sit there in their little pissy pants diaper and spread disinformation, then go right ahead. But if you want to stay tuned to this channel because we are trying to bring you the correct information. We are trying to bring you information from around the world. No other YouTube channel on all of this platform does what I do. And when I got into this and I decided to open up a YouTube channel a while back, I put a major target on my back, a huge target. But I'm thick-skinned. The YouTube trolls don't bother me, and they're not going to debunk me. They talk a lot of trash, a lot of word salad, a lot of hot air, but in actuality, people, they're all nothing but a big illusion and a big fake. A big fake. That's all they are. And if they have to, they'll look something up on Google and copy and paste it in the comment section to actually make you think they have a level of intelligence. My dog has more intelligence than one of these YouTube trolls. Absolutely no doubt. And I'm very passionate about what I do because I do want to see all of us have the information that we need to understand what is going on. We're not being told the truth, people. And if you think a YouTube troll is going to tell you the truth, wow. You don't have a very good judge of character if you're going to believe a YouTube troll, because that's what they are. I wish I could sit here and show you their pictures and rattle off their names, but they're all fake. They literally have 4 or 5 YouTube channels under their different names, and they literally have them up on the screen. They literally make comments to each other, but it's really one person. If you don't believe me, Google YouTube trolls. You will see there are 2 organizations, one in the UK, one in the United States. They are operated and joined by Canada, the United States, the UK, New Zealand, and Australia. Look up the information. I am telling you the truth. The YouTube troll does exist. They do work for the government, and they will spread disinformation because they are literally the scum of the earth. And just to show everyone what an actual blue lens flare or projection looks like, well, here you go, folks. Now, does that look like a planet? No, absolutely not. It doesn't have any type of contouring or texture, nothing. That is a blue lens flare. That is a camera anomaly. That is a reflection. The photographs that you saw earlier in this video are true planetary photographs. One other question. The government and the elite are prepared. Why aren't you? They have already prepared themselves for the inevitable. Now it's your turn. And quite frankly, if you're not prepared, well, you'll just end up in one of the government's FEMA camps, because they have already established these FEMA camps all across the United States. They are everywhere. If you don't believe me, Google it. Check it out. Start doing your own research. You'll find them. It's out there. And we will continue to get photographs in from subscribers and people all over the world. We're not going to be stopped. We will continue in our investigations and our research. I believe that we have the right to do this. And if we did not, well, we would have been shut down by now. But we're not doing any harm. We're simply trying to find the truth. Very simple. And I'd like to take this point in time to tell all of our subscribers that we really do appreciate your loyalty. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Nibiru channel. It is December 15th, 2016. And we got some incredible video footage yesterday by a gentleman in Minnesota. And again, he took some fantastic video footage of this blue planet. We've named it the Blue Kachina because it is very possible that this is the Blue Kachina. And there is absolutely no doubt that is a planetary object in the sky. We have been seeing this object since October. Just over the past 10 hours, we have received hundreds and hundreds of photographs from all over the world pertaining to this subject matter. Now, I really hate talking about YouTube trolls because I really can't stand giving them any type of airtime on my channel. But unfortunately, these pathetic pieces of scum sit there on YouTube channels trying to debunk photographs and videos of Planet X or Nibiru or Nemesis. And really, folks, these people are nothing more than grown adults sitting in a little apartment with a pile of garbage, maybe a cell phone, maybe a cheap computer, and some of them are even paid by the government. Now, earlier this summer, I uncovered all of this with Chris Potter. We actually found the government troll guidebook, the handbook for the common YouTube troll. Now, apparently, these YouTube trolls might have gotten to the gentleman who produced this video footage from Minnesota. They will come at you with everything they have, and they will actually create a doubt in your mind. That is what they are paid to do. I deal with it on a minute-by-minute basis with these pieces of trash. And that is exactly what they are. They literally have a handbook, and they read through it. They have guidelines on what they are supposed to do, and these YouTube trolls are literally assigned to a specific YouTube channel. I have the same scumbags on my YouTube channel since July of this year. I know them all by name. And again, I'm not going to sit here and give them any airtime by utilizing their names.